Imagine waking up every morning to a fresh stack of new reads without your wallet screaming in protest. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, buckle up, because today on Cozy Sips Book Club, I'm spilling the tea on how to score new books every single day, even if you're on a tight budget. No magic spells required, just some savvy tips that'll keep your TBR pile towering. If you're new here, my name is Hannah, and this is our cozy part of the internet where we can sit down, have a drink, whether that is coffee, cocktails, maybe even a mocktail, and occasionally, or a lot of the time, some wine while we talk about our favorite thing, books. So grab your drink, sit back, and let's jump in. Before we get into the good stuff though, obviously I need to talk about my drink choice of the day. Today I am sipping on some red wine. And I am a terrible YouTuber or a terrible influencer because what kind of red wine is this? I have no idea. And if I knew, I probably wouldn't even know how to pronounce the name. So, cheers. All right, let's dive into the good stuff. Books on a budget. First off, let's talk about what everybody is probably thinking I'm going to say first. And you're right. Let's talk about your local library. It's like the OG book haven. You can borrow physical books for free and return them when you're done. There's no clutter, no cost, just endless adventures. But it does get better in the digital world. You can grab a library card and unlock apps like Libby or Hoopla, and these gems let you borrow ebooks and audiobooks straight to your phone or e-reader, all without spending a dime. Now, there is a quick heads up on the cons. For super popular titles, you might hit a wait list. Hoopla, I found it's usually faster and there's really no lines there. Libby, though, can have longer waits, but they've got like the skip the line feature for lucky grabs. So patience is key, but trust me, it is worth it for free reads. Now, if you are okay with a small monthly fee, Kindle Unlimited is a game changer and one of my personal favorites. For about, I think it's like $10 a month, you get unlimited access to thousands of ebooks. I like to think of it as like Netflix for books. I actually just finished The Housemaid's Secrets, which is like the second book in the series. And then I also just downloaded His and Hers by, I want to say Alice Feeney. I hope I don't mess that up. But they actually just released His and Hers on Netflix. So of course I want to read it before I watch. Anyways, in my personal opinion, I absolutely love reading on my Kindle. It's light. It's lightweight. It slips right into my bag. And I swear I finished books twice as fast on it. Is it proven science? According to my highly scientific study of one, me, yes, must be the lack of those page-turning cramps. For audio lovers, Audible is another solid option, though it's not the most budget-friendly. I think it's around $15 a month last time I checked. They've got some flexible plans these days, better than what it has been in the past. And there are tons of titles you can listen to without burning through your credits, which I think is awesome. But if you're really pinching pennies, I would stick with Libby or Hoopla through your local library. Again, those two platforms, they've got audiobooks galore for zero cost. Now, if you're new to Audible, here's the quick rundown. It is Amazon's audiobook platform. So your subscription gives you credits each month. Usually, I know it used to be one per month, but then I just re-upped it and it actually gave me all my credits up front, which I really enjoyed. So I don't know if that's something new or maybe I got a higher plan. So I don't know, something to look into and consider if you do look into Audible. But you use those credits to buy any book in their store, no matter the price. So a $40 book, 1 credit. A $5 book, 1 credit. So the real hack is saving your credits for those pricier listens where you get the biggest bang for your buck. I will also say that members get discounts if you do decide to buy extra books without credits. And then also as a member, you get access to their included library of free audiobooks. Again, it's just a select It's not all audiobooks, obviously, but just like a select few audiobooks. There's podcasts, and then they have like what's called like Audible Originals, which I really enjoy. But there's a catch here. If you listen to those included ones and then you cancel your membership, you do lose access to those. So even if you downloaded them. But anything you snag with credits or like an outright purchase that you make, those are yours forever, even after you cancel. You can always go back, listen to those. It's super handy for building a permanent collection on a budget-ish level. All right, so lastly, one of my favorite budget hacks is thrifting. Hit up your local thrift store and you'll find shelves absolutely bursting with books. Spend a little time browsing and you can snag like the viral book talk favorites for next to nothing. I have personally scored bestsellers for just like $1 or $2, and so many places run sales like half off days or bag sales. It's like a treasure hunt, one of my favorite things to do, and everyone wins. I will say if like digging through piles isn't really your vibe, you can check out secondhand bookstores like half price books. They curate their stock really well, so you get quality reads at a fraction of the original price without like the full on scavenger hunt. You're not having to dig as much. They're just like super convenient and reliable. I know there's Half Price Books is personally my favorite, and they're really big around where I am. But you also have things like Second and Charles as well. There's also, I think it's like BAM bookstore that does, like they have a used section, I think, maybe, if I remember correctly. Anyways, super convenient and reliable. Some popular ones that I've snagged recently from thrift stores or spots like Half Price Books. So I've got First Time Caller by BK Borison, which I've seen all over Instagram lately. I've gotten Pineapple Street. This was a half price book find by Jenny Jackson. I got Middle of the Night by Riley Sager. And then I also, again, this was another half price book find. I got Catherine Center, The Bodyguard, which I'm really excited about. So a couple of these are a bit older, but still super popular, and I was over the moon to find them for like really little to no cost. So it's proof you don't need to pay full price to stay on top of the trends. And I would also be amiss if I didn't say this. Don't forget the power of community. Trading books with friends is a classic win-win. Just, swap that finished romance for their thriller and boom, new book in hand. Lastly, a couple more ideas I love that keeps things cheap is look for little free libraries in your neighborhood. They're those cute little mini book exchanges where you take one and leave one. Totally free. Also just, I think great for the community as well. But also keep an eye on library book sales. They offload gently used books for literal pennies. I remember going to one in Georgia, and there were books for like 50 cents a piece. It was amazing. So there you have it, Cozy Crew. Ways to flood your life with new books every day without breaking the bank. Which tip are you going to try first? Drop it in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more bookish goodness. Until next time, sip something cozy, read something good, and I'll meet you back here soon.